The Pi network is a digital currency project. Its main goal is to build a simple, accessible cryptocurrency and a robust applications platform for everyday people. A key part of this vision is a thriving ecosystem of applications. These applications are designed to use the Pi cryptocurrency. Users typically access these Pi apps and the wider Pi ecosystem through the Pi browser. The Mainnet Ecosystem Interface is a central feature within this browser. It serves as an important curated starting point for pioneers, the users of Pi network. Think of this interface as a specially selected showcase offering a window into what the Pi app world has to offer. The Mainnet Ecosystem Interface is a specific section found inside the Pi browser. Its primary purpose is to list and display a selection of Pi applications. These are apps that are ready for the Pi Mainnet or are already operating on it. They are designed to integrate with and utilize the Pi cryptocurrency in various ways. The interface aims to connect pioneers with these potentially useful and innovative applications. It simplifies the process of app discovery for the entire Pi community. This makes it easier for users to find tools and services. It is an official channel managed by the Pi core team to highlight certain apps. This interface greatly assists pioneers in several ways. It provides a list of applications that have undergone some level of review. This can offer users a degree of confidence when exploring new apps. While not an absolute guarantee, it suggests the apps meet certain baseline standards. Pioneers can browse through different categories of apps within the interface. They can also learn more about what each app does and its intended functionalities. This encourages greater engagement with the overall Pi ecosystem. It makes finding new and potentially valuable tools a much simpler and more direct process for everyone involved in the network. It is crucial to understand that this interface presents a curated list. This means the Pi core team carefully selects the applications that appear here. Consequently, not every single Pi application available will be featured in the Mainnet Ecosystem Interface. There are specific reasons behind this selection process. The primary focus is on aspects like app quality, overall utility to the users, and adherence to Pi network's guidelines. This curational approach helps ensure a generally positive user experience with the listed applications. The interface is an excellent starting point, but it does not represent the entirety of the Pi app universe. Many more applications exist beyond this official listing. The process for an application to be selected and listed in the Mainnet Ecosystem Interface is quite thorough. Applications must successfully meet a defined set of standards and criteria. The Pi network has established specific ecosystem policies and guidelines. These policies are fundamental for any app aspiring to be included in the official interface. The overarching goal of these criteria is twofold: to protect the users of the Pi network and to maintain the integrity and quality of the entire Pi ecosystem. Developers who wish to have their apps listed must diligently follow these important rules. This ensures a structured and responsible approach to the growth of the app platform. App quality stands as a primary and non-negotiable criterion for selection. But what exactly does quality entail in this context? It means, first and foremost, that the application must function reliably and as intended. It should be relatively free of significant bugs or errors that could hinder the user experience. Furthermore, the user interface, UI, and user experience, UX design, should be clear, intuitive, and accessible. An app that is well designed and easy to navigate is far more likely to be considered for listing. A polished and professional presentation reflects positively not only on the app itself, but also on the broader Pi ecosystem. Completeness of functionalities is another critical factor in the evaluation process. An application should effectively deliver on the features and services it promises to provide. If an app claims to perform a specific task or offer a particular service, it must do so competently and fully. Applications that are only partially built, contain broken or non-functional core features, or are otherwise incomplete are generally not included in the official interface. The core functionalities advertised by the app need to be operational and provide tangible value. Users rightly expect applications to work as described from the moment they start using them. This ensures apps offer real utility. Finally, the utility of the app and its compliance with network policies are absolutely vital considerations. Utility refers to the practical usefulness of the application. It must serve a genuine purpose or provide a clear benefit to the pioneers and the Pi ecosystem. An app that lacks a clear use case is unlikely to be listed. Compliance involves strict adherence to all of Pi Network's established rules and regulations. This includes important aspects such as user data privacy, security protocols, and the correct and ethical handling of Pi cryptocurrency transactions. Strict compliance with these comprehensive guidelines is a mandatory prerequisite for any app to be featured in the Mainnet Ecosystem Interface. The official list of apps found in the Mainnet Ecosystem Interface is an important resource, but it does not tell the whole story of the Pi app landscape. It is essential for pioneers to understand that this interface is, by design, selective and curated. This careful selection process means that many other Pi applications exist that are not featured on this specific list. These additional apps are typically developed by the wider Pi community members and independent developers. Many of them are also designed to operate on the Pi mainnet and integrate Pi cryptocurrency. Therefore, pioneers actually have a much broader range of choices available to them than might initially appear from viewing the interface alone. There are various reasons why some perfectly good Pi applications might not be listed in the official Mainnet Ecosystem Interface. Some of these applications might still be in active development or in early beta stages. Others may not have formally applied for inclusion in the official listing yet. It is also possible that some apps are in the process of meeting all the stringent criteria but are not quite there. The Pi core team, which manages the listing, has finite resources for the comprehensive vetting and review process. The absence of an app from the official list does not inherently mean it is of poor quality or untrustworthy. It simply signifies it is not part of that particular curated selection at this time. To illustrate the types of apps available, consider that recently 5 new community-developed applications were successfully added to the Mainnet Ecosystem Interface. This highlights the ongoing growth and evaluation process. Among these newly added apps was an engaging snake game application, offering entertainment within the Pi ecosystem. Additionally, several e-commerce applications were included. These platforms enable users to buy and sell goods and services using their Pi coins, fostering real-world utility. Other applications added provide valuable information and resources specifically about the Pi token and its characteristics. These examples show the diversity of apps being built. These recently included applications serve as practical examples of the selection criteria in action. Each of them demonstrably met the Pi network's established standards for overall app quality and user experience. They also showcased a high degree of completeness in their core functionalities, ensuring they delivered on their stated purposes. The utility they offered to the Pi community was clear and recognized by the network. Crucially, they also proved their full compliance with the Pi ecosystem's strict policies and guidelines. This successful inclusion encourages other developers to aim for similar high standards in their own projects. The pipeline of new Pi apps continues to expand steadily. So how can pioneers effectively discover these other third-party Pi applications that are not featured in the official Mainnet Ecosystem Interface? These apps are not deliberately hidden, they are simply not part of that specific curated list. To find them, pioneers are encouraged to look beyond the official interface. Various third-party directories and community-curated lists exist specifically for this purpose. These resources are often created and maintained by enthusiastic members of the Pi community. Their goal is typically to compile and catalog as many Pi applications as possible, offering a much wider and more encompassing view of the ecosystem. These third-party directories can be incredibly valuable resources for any pioneer looking to explore the full breadth of the Pi app world. They often function as larger, more comprehensive catalogs than the official interface. By consulting these directories, pioneers can potentially discover a host of innovative and niche applications that they might not find otherwise. However, it is extremely important to exercise caution when exploring apps from unofficial sources. Apps found in these directories may not have undergone the same rigorous vetting process by the Pi core team. Therefore, users should always conduct their own due diligence and research before engaging with any unlisted app. Regardless of where you find Pi applications, maintaining the security of your Pi account is always of paramount importance. Recognizing this, the PI network has recently introduced an enhanced account recovery flow. This new system allows pioneers who have previously set up a trusted email address with their account to receive a password reset link directly to that email. This provides an additional convenient method for account recovery, supplementing existing options. The aim of this improvement is to make the account recovery process more accessible, more reliable, more secure, simpler, and ultimately cheaper for all users. Always prioritize strong passwords and secure your account details. To gain the most comprehensive understanding of the Mainnet app ecosystem, it is advisable to utilize all available resources. Regularly check the official Mainnet Ecosystem Interface for vetted and highlighted applications. Simultaneously, consider exploring reputable third-party directories to discover a broader range of community-developed apps while exercising due caution. Understanding the selection criteria for official listing can also help you assess potential apps. By staying informed about the evolving app landscape and prioritizing your account security, you can ensure the best and safest experience as you explore the growing world of PI applications. The ecosystem is dynamic, so continuous learning is key.